The woman ran into her long-missing husband by accident while taking out the trash. Her husband recognized her at first sight and asked her excitedly to take him home. Tears streamed down the woman's face at once, and she threw her arms tightly around him. Noticing that her husband seemed unusual, she immediately took him to the hospital for a checkup. After examination, the doctor said severe brain trauma had left him with cognitive impairment. He would cost as much as $2 million to cure him. 3 years earlier, war had broken out suddenly on their wedding day. As a soldier, the man had no choice but to head to the front lines. The woman rushed to see him off, fearing he would ruin her whole life. He painfully broke off their engagement, but the woman took the ring from his hand, put it on her finger herself, and solemnly promised to wait for his safe return forever. Tragically, her husband had fallen into an enemy ambush on the battlefield, and he had never been heard from again. To afford her husband's expensive medical bills, the woman worked day and night, yet still could not gather enough money. With no other choice, she decided to ask her parents for help. On her way home, she came across her parents collecting scrap items just to raise money for her husband's treatment. Her eyes turned red instantly, and she apologized to them with deep guilt. Soon afterward, her uncle's family came to her house. They told her someone was willing to pay $1 million to marry her. The woman refused firmly. Her reaction enraged her uncle's family, and someone slapped her across the face. Seeing this, her husband instinctively stepped forward to protect her. In the chaos, he was kicked heavily to the ground. Surprisingly, the fall unexpectedly brought back his lost memories. When the woman saw the clear, alert look in his eyes, she realized at once that he had regained his memory. The husband thanked her for everything she had done for him and promised to give her a grand wedding. On the wedding day, her uncle's family showed up uninvited. They mocked the simple, plain ceremony and bragged that they were going to attend a top wealthy family's wedding instead. Having endured enough, the woman demanded they leave immediately. Just then, a line of luxury cars slowly pulled up. Bodyguards lined up neatly and walked toward the woman. Her uncle's family was utterly stunned by the scene. The lead bodyguard publicly announced her wedding dowry, stating its total value reached hundreds of billions of US dollars, then had someone unroll a long list of dowry items. The woman looked confused and quietly asked who had sent them. When she learned it was all arranged by her husband, the crowd fell into shock once more. Everyone followed the bodyguards to the wedding venue, still unwilling to accept the truth. Her uncle's family insisted she had hired actors and kept mocking her plain clothes. Annoyed by their words, a bystander called security to drive them away, fearing they would ruin the noble wedding. That moment, the main gate opened and her husband arrived with a group of bodyguards. The whole crowd burst into an uproar. Her uncle's family turned pale with fright. Only the woman's eyes were filled with happy tears.